I'm gonna do natural or white. I haven't done any white yet. The natural looks good too. I'm gonna do the natural. What's up, Marco? How you doing, buddy? What's up, John? Hope you guys are doing good. Finally got my lazy self motivated this afternoon. Oh, more knives. Don't think I have, John. Could be wrong. I've read about so many knives, looked at so many knives, I couldn't tell you what I've seen. What's up, Jim? How you, buddy? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. No, we are. Well, been another busy day. I got home and went got home from church. Well, not church. We went to Walmart after church, picked up a few things. Alicia wanted some tomato plants and a squash plant, so picked up I forgot what the name of the tomato plant was. Like, you get the big hamburger slices out of. What's up, Greg? Bubba? So I got those and got some Romas because I want to do homemade sauce. I've done it before. I want to do it again, so got some Romas and got some of those, and then got a squash plant. So we're doing buckets. We're not doing like an actual planted garden or anything. So
You doing it live? I'm gonna go get my package.
your package?
That I got.
Oh, okay. Oh, your mail call?
Yeah, my mail call.
Okay. Oh, just me and the wife. Just you and the wife, huh? No grands? Girls aren't there today? One we got, pick wife up. We just want to pop in, say hello, or smash a like. Greg, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Rugged Cross, what's going on? Rugged Cross, remind me of your name again, brother. I'm horrible with names, unless it's somebody named Mike or Michael, or I've talked to you 1,001 times. I can't hardly remember anybody's name, so I do apologize. Bobby, that's right. Yeah, because you and RDS Woodturning are both Bobby. No, I don't want employees.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, baby.
Fix my hand a sec.
You putting in that good work today. Keep trucking. Looks like coming along real well. Yeah, this is the sewing part is kind of monotonous, so
I love sewing.
and these take a while. Slips, I can do a slip in 15 minutes. These take a while. So yeah, sewing's not my favorite either, for sure.
It's my favorite thing.
It's her favorite thing, though, so.
But I also like crafting.
Yeah. You're going to get poked. One of these days when I'm big and famous, I'm going to get a sewing machine, so. And then I'll just run these through a machine and then be done. Although it's not the same, I know. It doesn't look the same for sure. Greetings from Uzbekistan. Well, greetings from Tennessee, United States. You gonna set up your little gizmo? You want that one or the other one that swivels around?
My small.
Okay.
I
don't know if I've got another set of needles for the size you need.
Of course.
Yeah, Cowboy 4, exactly.
Why can't I use small needles?
No, you can. I just don't know if I have another set of small ones for that size thread. What color thread are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use brown.
Brown?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just so matches.
You should be able to do these, shouldn't be too bad. I'll give you the pliers, you can pull them through there.
Where's the pokey thing?
Yeah, Bobby, I'm gonna do well, it's really gonna suck when I start doing belts here in the next month or so, and hand sewing belts. I mean, people do it every day, I know, but Lord have mercy. It's gonna be a bunch. I'll probably do a bunch of buck stitching on belts, although that takes just as much time. What, baby?
Where's the pokey thing that I used last time? That you used to work edges, I guess.
Oh, to make the holes bigger?
Yeah.
Where is it? It should be right there, but it's not. Oh, here it is. You talking about that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get you some threads set up. You want this brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, belts are kind of like the next thing in my evolution. Belts, wallets. Not that I want to get away from the knife-related stuff, but I just want to expand my horizons, I guess. Jason Beecher, what's up, brother?
I'll do my mail calling once a good amount of people get in.
Okay. I don't know. It's hard for me to do the same old, same thing.
Oh, also I'm selling the slip that I am sewing right now. It's my second slip. I'm not taking it out because it's kind of clamped right now, so I'm just... Isn't a stitch and putty like just like a vise?
Yeah, it's just a vise, but it's wood, so it doesn't... That one's fine because it's smooth, but most vices have teeth on the jaws. What are you doing?
Spelling the message.
Oh. I hope everybody's Sunday is good. We had a good church service, although we learned that our favorite deacon is moving, which he's moving to be closer to family, and I totally get it, but...
I got a rosary brush.
Oh, I didn't know Matt was live. Jason? Here, baby.
Thanks. Are you going to end? Or are you...
No, I'm going. It's fun.
Wait, what side do I always start on?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I didn't. The gun tattoo, that one. A lot of people say it's a Guns N' Roses, but it actually stands for Kill 'Em with Kindness.
It does.
When I
have to do that.
Hey, you're gonna need to scoot down, or I'm gonna poke you with a needle. Move the fan out of the way. There. Because I'm working with a lot of thread. But that's what it means. When I got it, I was dealing with like ugly people, and I've always, like, for the longest time, that's what I've tried to do, is just kill people with kindness. And sometimes you can't, but that's kind of what I'm going with. So
Wait, at the first one, do you tie a knot?
no. Do you need me to show you how to do it again?
No, so I do that.
So
and
you go in that one. With this one goes in that side, and then the one on this side goes back through this way.
That?
Yeah. Yep. And then you pull it, and then this one, the one that's on this side.
Yeah, we'll go.
You go, yeah.
I know.
In the same hole.
I know. I just forgot
saddle
how
stitch.
To start. I'm probably going to need Pilates very soon.
Yeah, we're having chicken tonight, but I'm gonna cook the legs and then take the meat off, and then we're gonna do stir fry or fried rice and like a teriyaki chicken is what we're shooting for. So I don't know, maybe I'll throw them on the grill. I hadn't grilled in so long.
Maybe.
I don't even know if my grill works, to be honest. Jerry Phillips, what's up, brother? I want to be done. I want to try to catch Gordon's live. Kodiak Edge. I caught a live of his last night. First time I've ever been on any of his lives. Me and him have a lot of the same interests. Ooh, meatloaf. Boy, that sounds good too now. I used to do a meatloaf. I called it $1 Million Meatloaf, and it just had a bunch of different meats like venison and really good beef, pork, and then I would roll it out flat after it's seasoned and everything. Roll it out flat, and then do mozzarella, like a couple of different cheeses, and then spinach, and then roll it up like a cinnamon roll, and then bake it like that. Boy, it was good, but it was expensive. Oh, Jason, be careful, brother.
What?
He's traveling. This is the pancake we got done yesterday. I put that finish coat on it, and I still got to punch the belt loop holes, but it's got a really heavy coating of finish on it, and that's just to oh, Lee, appreciate it. That's just to protect it. So I need to find another one that's not so glossy, especially for these pancake sheaths and stuff. I mean, the glossiness goes away, but not a lot of people like the glossiness, or some people don't like the glossiness.
We doing this? Did I miss something?
The tan coat isn't as glossy, but the tan coat tends to smear, like if you've got paint or the antique, sometimes the stain, and it'll streak it real bad. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do today. I need to get this one and this one sewn, and then I still need to finish. I got to decide what I'm gonna do about Chris's sheath or pancake. If I'm just gonna finish it out, because I still need to dye the back of his, and then put it together and sew it. I know he said go with it, but man, it's hard for me to let stuff go if I'm not happy with it. So
Wait, I messed.
what?
I messed up. Both of my strings are on the other side.
It's fine. Take this one and go through that hole.
This one?
Go through this one. Go through the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't mess up.
Oh.
They're going to be on the same side, so you go through the same hole that one's going through. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Jason.
These big ones take a lot.
And I know Chris wouldn't say anything, but I want everybody to be happy with what they get from me. You know how it is. We've talked about it.
Did you not go through this side?
What do you mean?
Never mind, never mind.
Yeah. What's everybody up to today? So I was telling y'all about the deacon. This was his last Sunday, last weekend with our congregation, and
I felt so bad he was crying.
yeah, well, I was crying.
I know.
So
I need to play.
He helped Alicia with her when she converted to Catholicism. He kind of helped her through all that and stuff, and that meant, that means a lot to me. So, but he's going to be closer to family, and
he did what he needed to.
Yeah, onward and upward. So he'll just be missed.
I got
working with some hickory. Is that what that was, George, that you showed me earlier? You gonna put magnets in it, like do the recessed magnets?
Try and get this.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I've got one. A guy that I do some trading with on Facebook sent me one, just threw it in a package in a trade, and I've got it sitting. I've got an old console stereo that I still probably will convert it to like modern stuff. The old kind, you flip it open, it's got a record player and all that.
Are you serious?
And we've got like a bunch of family pictures and stuff on it. And I've got it sitting on there, and I'll just switch a knife out and set it on there, and it's got a magnet on it, but it's not near as cool as that one that you showed me. I'll put one of the folding hunters or some of my antique stuff, or whatever. I'll just pick something and set it on there, and it'll sit there a couple of days, and I'll swap it out, and something cool to look at. Kind of running out of, all of my displays are full. What I need to do is I need to find another something to display all of my frontiers. And then what the frontiers are in, I think I'm gonna do a display for my Remingtons. Because I'll have,
how many people in here? 20?
By the end of the week, might have two more of the bullet knives. Well, explain to them what you're doing. So I need a separate display for all my Remingtons. So
okay, so I got a package that I did not know that was coming, and
she got a surprise mail call from Alabama Knife and Tool.
So I'm gonna show y'all what I got.
And if Kevin's watching, Kevin, you're the man, but you know that.
I got a note.
Do you want to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just says, Ollie, I hope you enjoy the knives and keep collecting. Kevin. That's his note. He sent me.
I bet I can, George.
He sent me 2 of his stickers.
Get them up there, show them. There you go.
No, I don't want that one. I'm going to show all of my matching.
That's a Kershaw.
I got a Kershaw.
I think that's called the chive. Chive. It won't say. I don't think it will.
He's opening that. It's locked. It has a lock.
The 1600. No, this isn't a Canonian. This is just a speed safe, but I think it's the same size as a chive. So show them that.
And then is that.
That's her first like modern flipper.
And there's a lock on it, so I'm just gonna lock it.
Yep.
Where's my baby? Okay. I was not expecting.
You weren't expecting any of it.
No, but especially the amount that he sent. He sent me 3 old timers. So this is my smallest. It's a 1 blade. old timer. Oh God.
Yeah, Jerry, that I actually talked to Gordon today, and he was telling me about it, so.
And then I got a 2-blade old timer.
That's a Barlow. I have one of those. Just like that.
And then there's one more. Oh, 1-blade. Another 1-blade old timer.
Little single blade trapper. Here. Right there. Now this one, Ollie, I didn't show you this, but this locks. This is the 194 OT, and I have a 194 OT too. Mine's an older one. But that right there is a super nice knife. And then you just push that lock over.
The same as
yeah.
this.
Man, that one's got some pretty decent pull to it. That's a solid knife. Oh, the Barlow's sweet. What's up, Brother Sean?
Okay,
Yeah, Sean, I have a small collection of Schrade. I have the Case, the Camillus, the Case and the Frontier, the Schrade. I've gotten into the Remingtons now. All I have of the Remingtons are the bullet knives, but eventually it'd be cool to get some more of some of the other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I collect it all. I've got a couple of really nice pieces from Rough Rider, a couple of nice pieces from Rosecraft. I've got a couple of the newer old timers, the salty ones, you know, that yellow one that you sent me, and I've got a Barlow. I've got another one. I can't remember what it is. It's a smaller one. But yeah, I mean, sky's the limit, man. I try to carry everything. I am not, I don't veer away from anything because of its country of origin, if that makes sense. Now, if I've got a Amberbone case sitting here and a Rough Rider of the same shape, and they're the same price, obviously I'm going to get the case. But good knife's a good knife. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And that's how I look at it. I don't care if it's made in China or made in Pakistan or, you know, some of my first knives, early knives as a kid were those Pakistan, like the 110 looking knives. So, what, baby? I'll take you a break.
I'm going to go sit down and hopefully make it back out here.
Okay. Would you grab my Coke out of the refrigerator, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Sarah.
Okay. No, not at all, George. I've got some of those old the J Martinis, you know, with the really cool leather sheaths and stuff. No, that ain't wrong to collect whatever. It doesn't matter if you want to collect red solo cups. Collect your red solo cups. Red solo cups. It doesn't matter. There's no rules to collecting. You collect what you like. That's all there is to it. I don't care if it's a knife or a car or tools or whatever.
Can you read it? It says, I love
Me?
you.
Aw, you're so sweet.
I know, I'm inside.
All right, take your Coke with you.
I'll bring you your Coke Atlas.
Right now.
I'll do it if I want to.
Oh, Lord, that girl's a mess. Boy, a mess. I wouldn't trade her for nothing. Maybe $5. That's about it. She has been extra. She was extra fidgety today at church. And extra, like, almost seemed like she was worried. And then come to find out, she'd been thinking about my dad, who's been, you know, y'all all know, he's been gone for a few years. And, you know, he's been on my brain a lot this month. So we just be thinking about him. Yeah.
Your cup, you said?
No, my Coke. I don't have any ice in my cup. Just my Coke is fine, baby.
What name is your Coke again?
I have no idea. Which ones are they?
There's Adelia and then I have Sarah and she has Jose.
Or whatever the other one is then.
So Adelia.
No, that's Aaliyah is Alicia's. I'll come in there and get it. Don't worry about it, baby. Ha, George. Is Emily your wife's name? You've probably told me, but I can't remember, brother. What's up, Ron? Good to see you today. It's funny how we have the same names in our households. You have an Abby. We have an Abby. Abby is Alicia's oldest. You have an Emily. My sister's name is Emily. I don't have a George. Well, you're my George, but I guess you have a Mike now. So, is Abby feeling better today? By the way. Yeah, church was good, Ron. We did learn that our favorite deacon is moving, and that was, we're happy for him. Don't get it twisted. We are happy for him, but we are sad at the same time because we absolutely loved him, and he helped Alicia with her when she converted to Catholicism. He was one that helped her with her studies and everything else. So he means a lot to my house. So yeah, Jedi Jim, we just sitting here stitching again. I got to get these done so I can move on to other projects. I got them. Got them. So, but yeah, church was good, had a good message, and that deacon actually said the homily. That's what we call them at mass in a Catholic church when the preacher, talks about whatever he's going to talk about. We call it the homily. So the deacon did it today, and he's always so good, and he's got a real loud, booming voice. So he almost doesn't even need a microphone or anything. It's good, Ron. Weather's really nice. It was cool this morning. Like, I wore a long sleeve shirt and jeans to church, and I was perfectly comfortable. And it's warmed up. Like, I cut grass when we got home because it was finally dry enough. But it was good. It was real comfortable to cut grass and weed eat. I never broke a sweat, so. And I weed eat, I got to weed eat up and down the driveway, around the house, around my trailer that sits out back, around my fire pit. I got one tree in the backyard that has to be weed eated around, and I never broke a sweat. So, oh, you're in San Diego? Another buddy of mine is right out in that area, Ron. His wife's stationed out there in the Navy. I don't know where they're in Southern California, so I guess it's Pendleton. I'm not sure. I never asked. Good, George. That's good to hear. Yeah, San Diego has that good weather just about year round, don't they? I was just sitting here thinking, what am I going to do this other slip? But I forgot that one's going to JC Mountain Jar, and he wanted red thread to match the red highlight, so I got to do red on that one. Oh Lord, how long has she been out? Wait, didn't she had some surgery on some teeth, didn't she? Is that what it was? Forgive me, George, I can't even keep my own life straight. But I know you probably told me what was going on at some point. I need some more daubers. Everybody's out there being rowdy. When? He's right there at retirement or past it. I think 20 is the retirement. I think 20 years in you can retire with your full benefits. You know, my brother's like 17, 18 years in the Air Force. He's been in for a while. His wife medically retired a couple of years ago. So they'll both be retired. I think she's got full disability too, because she was a dental hygienist maybe. And something happened to her wrist or something in a training and jacked her wrist up. Oh, sweet, Ron. So you're like me, you got a family full of service members. Yeah, I got a brother. I got a nephew and his wife. My dad served, my grandfather, all of the uncles in my grandmother's family were all in World War II, between the Navy and the Army, and they all came home. There was like 3 of them. Ooh, wisdom teeth, boy. I've actually got all mine. They come in straight, clean, never had a problem. That sucks though, wisdom teeth. I know a lot of people that took a while to come back from, that's for sure. Well, hopefully she'll be back to normal here real soon, George. We'll keep praying for her. I know it's just some teeth, but man, prayers are prayers. Oh. Yeah, Ron, I'm in the same boat. I was born with bilateral club feet and had from birth to, Lord, I was a big kid, 18 years old, surgeries and braces and everything. And I tried in 99 and 2000, my senior year of high school, tried with everybody, even the Coast Guard. I just wanted to serve my country and nobody would take me. And then tried again in 2001 after 9/11 happened and nobody would take me. So good, George, good. So I chose other ways to, I want to say serve my country, but I try to do a lot of fundraisers, any kind of fundraisers I can do or help out with, stuff with the VFW if I can, stuff like that. So I have lots of friends that are in the military, ex-military, worked with a lot of guys, so I do what I can. Try to anyways. Where, Lord have mercy. I don't know if that was Ollie's or Alicia's. Y'all ever buy anything from me and it's got a random long hair sewn into it? It's either hers or Ollie's. Oh, baby.
I heard you needed a soda.
Oh, honey, I was going to come in and get it. Go rest.
You gave Ollie your soda.
Oh, this is yours.
There is no more. It's fine.
Honey.
It's fine.
Baby. This was yours, though. How'd you feel sorry? You got that right, George. Oh, Ron, I hear you, brother. I mean, I'm 44. I'm well past the. I think 45 may be the limit unless it's changed. Because I remember after 9/11, my dad was going to re-enlist and he missed the age by like 6 months, and he was going to go back in and couldn't do it. Well, you better take that baby and get some Taco Bell when she's ready. Tell her Uncle Mike said so. There's a young man in my friends group on Instagram that I'm always talking about, the Fellas Tribe. And man, that boy eats. He's got he probably wouldn't care if I said anything. I won't say his name, but he has Crohn's, and he's usually pretty good. But something happened. I don't know if it was something with insurance or what, but he wasn't able to get his medicine, like his injections that he was supposed to do. And so he was like almost a month past when he was supposed to have it, and had gotten really sick. And he kind of said the same thing. He's like, fellas, when I get better, I feel sorry for Taco Bell. Because that's what he was going to do. Taco Bell and boiled peanuts. That boy eats the fire out of Taco Bell and boiled peanuts. Or there's old Bubba's sheath done. Got the natural colored stitching in it. I think that goes really well. The leather ended up dying, and a lot of the grain and stuff came out in it. And the same on this side too. So it's going to look really good. It'll wear real nice. Got the feather, got a cross, got his initials. So that turned out really, really nice. So let's do this next one. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not terribly excited about sewing this big thread. I mean, it's nice. It's a really good thread, but the needles are so big, I almost have to use pliers to pull it through the leather. Oh, wow, Jim. That sounds like my my grandfather went in early. Didn't retire, but spent a good chunk of change in the Army. Was one of the basically guinea pigs in New Mexico when they test fired the first atomic bomb. He is I think they called him atomic veterans. And man, I wish he was still around to tell the story. He said, we were in trenches, and they had no idea what was coming. That was the kicker. He said that they gave him these goggles and told him to get down in the trenches, and they were, a few miles out from the explosion, and it went off. It scared the hell out of everybody. And they told him to get out of the trenches and walk towards the light. I need to find a way to get her my phone number, George, so she can call me and let me know, and then I'll call you, or no, I'll call Jerry and send Jerry after you. That's what I'll do. Jerry's closer. Jerry will come down there and jerk a knot in your chain. We'll get him sorted. Don't you worry about that. Get that baby some Taco Bell. If I was closer, I'd just come take you myself. If you're watching. That was mine. And when Alicia's youngest, Tori, was up here last, I tried to do something with her, just me and her, when she's up here. The first time we did that, she wanted to go to Barnes and Noble, so I took her to Barnes and Noble, got her some books. We went to McDonald's of all places for dinner. I told her we'd go anywhere she wanted. She wanted McDonald's, so we went to McDonald's, and then this last time, all she wanted to do was go to Taco Bell. So I took that baby and we went to Taco Bell and spent almost $40 on food. But let me tell you, the smile on that kid's face was worth however much I'd spend at Taco Bell, because she was happy as a clam. I'm trying to get her to ride on the bike, but she's very unsure about that. Even though Ollie rides with me and Alicia rides with me. But I get it. I'm not going to force nobody to do nothing. One day she will or she won't. Who knows? What in the world? Did that not punch all the way through? All right, let's get this big old heavy wax thread. This stuff's meant to be sewn with a sewing machine, so it's on the heavy side. Yep. Oh man, I bet that was cool, Jim. Ron, you got that right. I did the same thing with my son when he was little. And now that he's graduated high school and doing his own thing, we don't spend as much time together. May need to find something for me and him to go do. He likes doing the flea markets and stuff like that too, so maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, you're in trouble, George. You better keep yourself straight. I could probably enlist Patrick from Cheesy Moon Workshop in on this too if I needed to. He's down in Florida. I don't know. Wait, you're not in Florida. Wait, are you in Florida? George, I can't remember where you're at. It's either Florida or South Carolina. I can't remember. South Carolina. God dang. Brother, I can't keep nothing straight. Forgive me. Oh, excuse me. I'll send Patrick. Patrick will do. I'm sure I could. Sure I could get him something. Get him to come up there and. Oh wait, no. I've got other people in South Carolina I could send after you. Oh, Nate Green from Green Blades Revival. Me and him are pretty tight. I could send him over there. Who else? My buddy that I was talking about with the Crones. He's in Andersonville, maybe. Cornbread. I could get cornbread over at your house. I could get cornbread over there. If he could find time in his busy schedule. Lord have mercy. That man stays busy. Oh, my nose is irritated. I think I've got some of them old man whiskers coming out of my nose that's tickling it. Yeah, Nate. Nate's good people too. You ever get a chance to meet Nate? He is good people. I'm always the one offering my shoulder or my ear for people to talk to or cry on. And Nate's been that for me a couple of times, so he good people. I hate that this is bright red, but once you sew it, it almost disappears. but that's okay. Yeah, deep doo-doo. Deep doo-doo, Abby. Shoot, I'll be shot by the time I get 2 of these sewn up. Oh, should be seeing a video from Stephen Jeffries. I would say probably tomorrow. He got the slip I did for him in our slip swap yesterday, and he said he was excited to share it with people because I haven't shown it. Other than a few people have seen it, I hadn't even shown it on YouTube. I've been working on it behind the scenes. And then I sent Patrick a pancake. I bet he'll show it off in the next week or so. That man has sent me knives that actually fit my collection really well. That, you know, I just said, man, those are nice, and then, you know, 3 or 4 days later they show up. So I did him a really nice. All right, Ron, have a good one, brother. I made him a really nice pancake sheath with the little moon logo and the OPD initials. Original Pat Daddy. That's what that OPD stands for. Ooh. Turn a little fan on. So I think once I get these done, I'm gonna start on a couple of, I got 3 fixed blade sheaths that I need to do. Well, no, I've got some more stuff for Bubba I need to start, but they're pretty simple. They're not gonna be heavily tooled. For one, they're kind of small. So I don't know. I gotta design them because there's not patterns for them. So, but I think I'm gonna do myself for the 100 slip that I'm keeping. I think I'm gonna do a large pocket sheath with a clip on it to carry like that banana trapper that I've got now. Ron, probably tomorrow, probably about 6 o'clock Eastern. That's normally my thing, at least Monday, unless my day just goes awry and I'm exhausted or something. I usually at least get Monday, and then maybe another day during the week, but Monday should be it. Just hit the bell and put it on all, and it'll tell you when I go live. What's up, Landon? Jason, how you doing this afternoon, buddy? You been hard at it today? Oh, I gotta make another pancake sheath. I gotta make one for Jason. I know you paid for simple, Jason, but I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do simple. I don't know. I do have an idea that I want to try that I think I'll try on yours. Yeah, that's it. That's how I'll make that while I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I got a new idea. Not a new idea. I saw it the other day and I want to try it. So, cold and wet. Well, if it was a dog's nose, that would be good news, but it's not a dog's nose. It's the weather in New York. So, but yeah, so going back to the pocket sheath, I'll call them pocket sheaths because, you know, it's going to carry a big knife in it. Something to carry that banana trapper in. Like my Mako. My Mako is like, it's too big for like a trapper size pancake, and it's too small for like the folding hunter size pancake. So I need to make something else. And I don't want another belt carry. I want something with, like, I can slide in my back pocket or something. I think is probably going to be the route on that. Oh Lord, Terry's knives and man stuff. I think, Terry, I think you need to rename your channel to Terry's GECs. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord. I've been giving Terry down the road a little bit about his awesome GECs. Just, you know, giving him a hard time. Yep. No, you got some good ones, brother. That's for sure. I like them. Terry, we're just sewing leather. I'm gonna get all these sewn up and then set up my drill press to punch out the belt loop holes. Do them all at the same time. They'll all kind of be the same size, about 2 inches. That seems to be a good size for them. Girls eating cupcakes. You got that right, boy. That one you showed, I guess, was it today you put that video out on that last one you got? I watched that. That's a sharp knife. Good looking knife. I mean, they're all sharp, but that's a good looking knife. I like the jigging on it. Almost looks like a cross cut. Not a cross cut, like a herringbone jigging or something. Looks really good. Yeah, the 44. Yeah, the crosshatch. Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. George eating cake. I'll go with that. George eating cake. That's pretty good. I think we'll get this one done, and I'm gonna dye the back part of Chris Geary's, and that can dry overnight, and then at some point I'll punch these holes out, and they'll pretty much be done. Really no sense in showing that process. It's just punching holes. But maybe the next live, I don't know. Lots to choose from. I need to get this penknife roughed out and done. It's a birthier knife for me, actually. Don't know if y'all caught on to that last time I was talking about it. I've got, it's like some burl. I don't know what kind. Something. Kalen's been sending me pieces of wood anytime we've done a trade. This is in one of his boxes. So this one of them little 2-blade pen knives. And I got it. And the cover was, one of the covers was totally missing. So I just popped the other one off. And I was going to do, have some vintage micarta, and I was going to do that. I'm like, no, wood would really look classy on that. So, and if I don't like it, guess what? I can take it off and do it again. Got enough cash. Yeah, got that right, Jim. Yeah, they all look awesome. I've had a couple, and I've turned them both into really good trades into some vintage case knives. So, I had the whip, and I had a Cody Scout for literally, I don't even think I had it 24 hours. It came in. I never even carried it. Came in, and I repackaged it and sent it right back out the door. And that was, God, that's been months ago. Yeah, I didn't have it long enough to do a video or an unboxing or anything. I'd gotten in late that night and saw it, opened it, looked at it, repackaged it, and sent it right back out the door the next day. Six-layer lemon cake. Oh, Lord have mercy. You're speaking my language. Anything lemon or lemon, key lime, Lord have mercy, orange. I like them citrus flavored desserts. Lemon meringue. Ooh, son. With lemon icing. Oh. I see how you're spelling lemon. Are you doing that on purpose, George, or you just typoing it? Because there is a difference between L-I-M and L-E-M. Because the L-I-M, the limoncello, I don't know what you would call it. It's not. It's an alcoholic beverage. It's not wine. It's not like a whiskey or anything. It's like a spirit is used in it. Whew, son. Oh, typo. Sorry, George. I didn't know if that's what you meant, that she used the limoncello alcohol in it. I'm just going to call it alcohol because I don't know exactly what it would be considered. I don't know. Yeah, you got that right, Jason. Priorities, man. Oh, there ain't nothing in my collection I wouldn't sell if I had to. Well, no. Dad's knife, my grandfather's knife, and probably my birth year cases, but everything else could get on down the road if I needed to. And I've tried selling some stuff, and I've been told not to. So we've always been able to work things out when stuff's gotten tight. So I'm gonna get this one done. I think I'm gonna call it, fellas. We're gonna be well over an hour. You sell your wife's shoes? Lord have mercy. Does she have that many, George? And as weird as it sounds, I would sell my cases before I'd sell my Frontiers. I know that's probably crazy, but something about them Frontiers, man. That's what I cut my teeth on. It's what I first started collecting when I started this whole journey. Some of the first knives I cleaned up, restored. Ooh, and I got a doozy of a Frontier coming this next week, hopefully. The seller ever ships it. Single blade double eagle folding hunter. Yeah. With the box. Box isn't in good shape, but the knife's in good shape. Still has etching on the blade, all that stuff, so. That's gonna be, I'm excited about that one. That'll be all of the double eagle folding knives, pocket knives, slip joints that they made in the Frontier line. Now there are some fixed blades in the double eagle line, but they're like hen's teeth. The Frontier fixed blades are hard enough to find, let alone the hardwood handle, and that's what the double eagles are, the hardwood handled. Jason, I know you probably threw some more BS in there just to do that to me too. And I told you not to. Honestly, the knife that you showed me is enough for the extra sheath that I'm doing for you and our trade. But I know that's not how you work. I know that's not how you work. So just know that that mail runs both ways. I'm just saying. You've seen it. I've surprised you with stuff. And I'll do it again. Oh, you're only sending that? Okay. I just know, I know you, I know what you're doing. I know. Jason Beecher. Love you, brother. Respect for those who collect expensive high-end, a bit envious that they don't have. No, Jim, I totally get that. I've struggled with that myself as far as like storage. When I got that case display that I was so fortunate to basically be given, honestly, let's just be honest. That was such a one-sided trade that I might as well have been given that thing. But I was talking about hanging it up out here, and I was really worried about temperature fluctuation and stuff. And Alicia flat out told me, she goes, no, we're putting it inside. And that's when I decided to paint the inside and do the lights and Jason, I bet the pictures don't do it justice. I still feel like it's you're sending me too much. Then I've even talked about doing away with some of the displays, or because I've got one hanging in the wall in the bedroom, and that's what my Schrade and my Remingtons are in now. Then that one. And then my Frontiers and my cases are in the living room. And I talked about like maybe consolidating them or not having them hanging on the walls in the house. And Alicia told me no, she actually likes having them displayed like that. So what you doing, fancy pants?
I know.
What are y'all doing?
Alicia is cleaning the kitchen. I think she's just dumping the food out.
Okay.
Yeah, and she inventing the containers out.
Okay. You're gonna need to wash your face good tonight.
I know. The money I found from cleaning my room, I'm buying something off of Amazon.
Oh, okay.
So I have to give you the money.
All right. What do you want to get off of Amazon?
I am getting.
Why don't you wait until your slip money comes in too, and you'll have like $50 when your slip money comes in.
No, I won't have 50.
How much will you have?
I'll have
35 and how much? 11? So you have $46.
No, 12.
Oh, so 47.
47.
Yeah.
It's because I'm gonna buy a tab of squishy and some. Yeah,
Please, I'll do what I can,
tab of squishy.
George.
It's like a 10-pack, I think. Is how many I'm not 10. Maybe 1, 2, 3.
I'll also have an axe, a vintage plum axe, full size 4.5 pound head axe, hanging above the window in the living room.
Believe him, he does.
Yep, with the original handle, everything. That was a crazy find at an antique store. Paid like $15 for it with the original handle and everything. And I'd got it for a wall hanger. And all right, Greg, be good, brother. And it sat out here for a little bit, and then we had redone the living room and painted and everything. And I said, hey, crazy idea. And she goes, what? And I told her. She goes, oh, yeah, let's do that. So I brought it in there and held it up. And then I had to figure out how to hang it safely. Because it's still a 4.5 pound axe.
And it's sharp.
No, I never sharpened that one.
But
The rest of them are sharp. And she was like, oh, yeah, let's do that. So,
yeah,
not that I'm bragging.
he totally is.
Hush your mouth.
No.
Paid my dues to get lucky like this, brother.
He does. I'm not trying to kill myself, probably.
Yeah, I should have some pretty good mail calls next week. Have a new piece of amber bone coming in. I'm super excited about.
Heavy.
Super excited about that. I think that'll be here Monday.
Is
and
Mr.
then-
Kevin in here?
I hadn't seen Kevin, unless he's just watching and not participating in the chat, which he does that sometimes.
Kevin, if
No, I'm not bragging, George. I'm not a bragger.
Kevin, if you're in here, say something. Yeah.
Just in time. Almost done.
What?
Then I'm gonna be done. We've only got like 10. Well, we only had about 10 people in the chat. Now there's 17. It's boring watching somebody sew for an hour and a half. No, not an hour and a half. Samurai swords, fantasy swords, short swords, machetes, and then the knife collection starts. Very. Yes, Jim, I would say so, brother. And that's just the blades. You've got other stuff you collect too, don't you?
It takes a long time to sew something when you're really tired.
Yeah. Well, early to bed tonight.
No.
Well, if you're tired.
I'm not that tired.
Not that tired.
I'm tired. Bed at 7 o'clock. Stop.
And we were late getting in bed last night.
Yeah. Then woke up at 6 o'clock.
Oh, brother Travis. Man. How are you? When are we gonna have lunch again, Travis? I've been missing our little rendezvous. Oh, I know, George. I got a core group of guys that would watch me probably sit out here and chew gum.
He does. Sadly. Surprising.
And I don't even chew gum.
The fellas tried to sit out here.
Oh, we've sat out here. The Instagram group, we do video chats, and I'll sit out here and work. Excuse me.
This is how I make
A collection of collections. I heard that. Oh, yeah. You got that right, Travis. Very soon.
Oh.
Hey, did you ever get you never told me if you got your pancake, brother. I figured you did. I never heard. I hope you like it. There's that one. You can't really see the... Oh, I missed a daggum hole. Crap. Well, I gotta pull that apart. Missed the daggum first time. Missed a hole.
So now I have to do everything?
No, I just gotta pull it back to there. But I'll have to pull it back and then kind of re-sew it, and then I won't have enough thread. Daggum, that stinks.
Why can't you just leave it as it is?
Because it's missing a hole, baby. It's gonna look funky. And somebody bought this. I can't just send out half done. There's Kevin.
Kevin!
Kevin's here.
I love what you sent me.
She was showing off your mail call earlier, brother. Thank you. I'm sorry. You okay?
Yeah, there's the rice.
Okay. I'll finish. I'll get the rest of it. I think I'm gonna grill that chicken, and then we'll just pull it off the bone.
Okay.
I'm going back inside.
Where's the rice? I emptied the fridge.
Thank you.
Where's the
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you, baby.
I'm tired.
Tyler McLeod, brother Tyler. What's going on? See if I can do this without scratching it. Daggum. Yeah, rip it. Yep. That's exactly what you got to do. I just hate having, because I'm going to have to dead end some stitches before it's done, and I hate having that, but it just is what it is, man. It happens. This is actually the first time I've ever missed a hole this bad. I'll miss them and then have to go back and, you know, back stitch one or two, but never this many. Oh, Jim, we got a whole house full of crocheters here, man. Alicia crochets. My daughter that was just out here, she crochets. Tori crochets. She just got done doing a blanket, or Alicia did, to send to a good friend of mine in California for his daughter, and made a hat for him and a hat for his wife. Jason, have a good one, brother. So we are kind of a house of craftsmen, per se. There's two There's two big, you know, the organizers you can get for like your trunks or the back of your SUVs that kind of fold out that have like compartments in them. There's two of those in the living room full of yarn. One's for Ollie's yarn and one's for Alicia's yarn. And so having some knives that are very well displayed ain't no big deal. Chew my tongue off. My grandmother, we would go and spend, you know, extended time with my grandparents during the summer and spring breaks when we were school age. And one summer she tried to show me and my brother how to crochet, and it was about the same thing. About chewed my tongue off. I'm gonna have to use an awl though to do this. I don't think I have a hook needle though. Damn it, I don't. Nope, no hook needle in this one. Oh, cross stitching, yeah. Now my mom, I've got a couple of pieces that my mom did, some cross stitching stuff. She did a lot of that, but her grandmother did a lot of cross stitching, and that's where she got it from. So she did a lot. And she did, you know, my mom's done, you know, baby clothes that have cross stitch stuff on them, and you know, all the grandkids got some sort of outfit. You know, that kind of thing. There, that's better. Now I got a dead end. I got to dead end these two and then re-sew the rest of it because it's not going to be long enough. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I am pretty good. About to wrap up this project. And I tell you what, no, I'm going to get this one finished before I get done tonight. I gotta finish since Alicia got dinner started. I gotta cook the chicken. I was gonna do it on the grill, but I gotta hook the gas up and clean it, and just probably bake it. That's all I'm gonna do. We wanted chicken with our fried rice, but we didn't have any. All I had is chicken legs in the freezer. So I'm just gonna cook them and then shred them or debone them or whatever you want to call it. Yep, quilts. My grandmother, my dad's mom, was a big quilter. I've got her and her mom made a quilt for me when I was born. It's actually in there in the living room. And it's got like baby ducks and baby rabbits on it. Because when they made it, they didn't know, you know, I didn't know what you were going to be 45 years ago. The most failed person. I don't know. I've had some pretty epic failures. So, you know, they kind of made it generic for, you know, it wasn't a boy blanket, it wasn't a girl blanket. All right, so that is fixed. So what I've done is I had to pull it back so I could catch that hole, and then I had to dead end it. And then now I got to do, I'm going to start back this way and come up and then dead end that one. And then you won't be able to tell, looking at the show side of it, you won't be able to tell that I messed up. Hopefully. Nah. Had it been a slip, I probably would have pulled all of it out. But there's almost 10 feet of thread in these pancakes the way I stitch them, so something that fixing this reminded me of some advice I got from a guy on TikTok, a leather worker on TikTok. Is it Leather Goods by Ed, I think was his, or Dan, Leather Goods by Dan on TikTok. I asked him, you know, any advice, and he's like, learn how to fix your mistakes. You're going to throw away a whole lot of stuff. So I have kind of heeded that and learned how to turn mistakes into, you know. All right, Jim, have a good one, brother. Have a good night. Oh, I meant to ask Jim. I'll email him. Is it Jim that does the prayer bracelets that he sends out to people? See if I can buy one of those off of him. Yeah, I'm about to call it a night. I'm going to get this whipped and then call it a night. Been a long day. And then Alicia's tired. I know Alicia's tired. They emptied out Ollie's closet in her room and reorganized it, and I moved the shelves down. Jim, if I could get one, brother, I would love to have one. When we initially did our sticker swap, I don't know if you were out of them or what, but I never got one. But you had sent me some knives too, so I was perfectly okay with that. But man, I'd love to have one or two. If you wanted to send two, that would be okay too. But one would be perfectly fine, brother. I do a lot of praying, and I usually pray a rosary, but I could pray on one of those. Just something to aid in the. What, baby?
Hey, her uniforms are on the porch.
I know. I just saw that text message.
Guess what?
What?
Not our porch.
I know. I assume that one. Told her 2 hours ago. I'm not in trouble. New stickers for what, George? The Uncle Sam stickers? I have Uncle Sam stickers. Somewhere. I've lost them again. Nope, they're over there. Are you talking about the Uncle Sam stickers? Because if that's what you're talking about, yes, I have them. And yes, I'll send you some. To send me one? I will send you just one. I'm not sending no more. I'll send you some, George. I've been planning on putting a little something together for you anyway, so. So as soon as I can remember to do that. Why is there hair floating around out here? Lord have mercy. Appreciate you, Jim. I really do, brother. God dang. Just the sewing, Sarah. I don't know, 30 minutes maybe. Just depends on the thread, depends on the piece of leather, what I'm. Oh, come on. Now you don't want to cooperate. Oh, I'm gonna send you more than just one sticker. I'm gonna send you more than just a sticker. So that's just how I am. Or that's how I try to be. I ain't perfect. I wish I could give like some of these guys do, man. Like Dwayne sending out the packages he does, man, with the crosses and Jim with his bracelets and the things that his wife makes and all that. That's just strive to be like guys like that. Well, fellas, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta run over to Ollie's mom's house because she couldn't drop off some clothes that I told her about 2 hours ago. So, gotta run over there and do that. I mean, it's just a mile up the road, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't talk about that on here, and I'm not gonna start. So, anywho, guys, I hope y'all have a great evening and a great start to your week next week. And I will see y'all next time. Y'all be good and be safe, and live's over. Bye. Peace.